Hi everyone, and we're live. Welcome to Thursday Night with Faith. Thursday Night with Delilah. I should have my own little theme song that I say when I appear live. Okay, so I wanted to get right into it. I haven't gone live for a while, but I just want to talk about a few things. Just things I've been seeing and in the world and different things. One of them is how vicious and terrifying the devil is. So we know that Satan is a demon from hell and he tries to get at us. Okay, so, but I'm going to tell this story because I think it'll help those who struggle with things similar. So for those of you who don't know or just haven't heard about this before, I used to have these three thoughts, and they were like OCD almost. They were at first, and I'm going to share them. So the first one was to do the middle finger for absolutely no reason, just do it. And it wasn't just for no reason. There was a reason behind it, which makes no sense. So that was one. The other one was to say fuck you really loud, fuck you, and just belt it out for no reason, but there is a reason, mixed up stuff. Now, where I'm going with this is they were totally from Satan. They were very evil, not really in what they said or did, but the way they messed with my mind. And then the other one was to throw stuff. Just throw stuff, throw anything, throw holy books, anything. Really, really weird stuff. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I want to share that last night, after them being gone for a long time, they didn't come back, but I was exhausted and it started toying with my mind that maybe I should do them because they're not bad in the right retrospect, which is, it's bad to say fuck you. And it's, they're very, I think the word is they're irrelevant. They shouldn't exist. And I picked up my phone and I threw it at the wall and I said fuck once, and it was just really, really bothersome. And then I started talking to God and kind of reminiscing with the fact that, okay, these God literally saved you from, you don't go back to them. But I wanted to talk about this because there are so many thoughts in your mind, in the world, what you see, what you smell, what you hear, what you taste, what you feel, just everything. And you don't have to be a victim to what it's portraying. You don't have to. So you get a thought to oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't really hardly get these thoughts anymore, but to scream at a restaurant or to, I've never gotten that, but just different things that you could do. The way I weigh them is if it causes you any sort of troublesome, anything that's troublesome, you should just despise it. Because troubling thoughts usually come from Satan anyway. But I'm okay now. I came to terms with, oh my gosh, these were bad and I, shouldn't have done them and God saved me from them. But coming back to that, so I was saying how the devil is very cunning but we have to be on our guard. If you do not pray, you will be damned. There's a saint or a quote in the Bible or something that says that. And I totally believe that because prayer is a lifting up to a bigger atmosphere. It's connecting with God, your creator. And if you're not going to do that, you will go to hell, which is not good. A voice from the president. So I just want to talk about that though, because it's just, I can, I Uber, right? So like I'll see people that are just like, I'm going to get drunk, or like because they just can't deal with their mind. And I think if you just sit down and you realize that what you're struggling with, you don't have to struggle with, you're giving into thoughts and things that, you shouldn't be struggling with in the first place. You got to kind of take a time out and realize what's going on and where you actually want to be. Because this life is so quick. And before you know it, you'll be 80 and you'll be like, why did I worry about that? And it was a battle when I first got the thoughts. It was just they were relentless. They would not leave me alone. And I'm on medication now, which is really good. I do not want to get off medication. But so that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. We are at like 6 minutes already, but that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. And the second thing I wanted to talk about was like the fact that God is very like loving. Like I've noticed that so many things recently that I've worried about or been like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to that place with that person, or I don't want to, go here or do this or different things. And then they like cancel or like things just happen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally just worried for absolutely nothing. And yeah, so just trust him. And put it this way, I like this interpretation of God. It's pretty cute. I gotta kill a bug. Oh my gosh. But like if God will give you a man or woman that you totally trust, you believe in, love, and then God is better than that. So the person that's going to love you in this life, God is bigger than that. That being said, he's bigger. He's better. He knows how to love you more. And it's interesting because why would a person that loves you on earth hurt you, And God is bigger than and better than that. So like he's not going to hurt you. He's just trying to like lead you to heaven. And so I just feel like we have to be more thankful because Jesus is, controlling this life, and he is leading us ultimately to paradise. So we have to trust him and love him. I love God. And then the last thing I want to talk about was, oh my gosh, what was it? Motivation or something? I always talk about motivation. I'm not really sure what I want to talk about. It's late here. But motivation is a good thing to talk about. Where do you see your motivation? Where do you get your motivation? We've talked about this before. We get it from God. And, but one thing I would really suggest is if you feel like you can't do something, like in your deepest heart, speak it out loud or something and be like, I can do this. And you will hear that and you'll start to believe it. And then you can go from there. Anyway, hope y'all are doing okay. Pray that you're doing okay. And I'll see you next time. God bless. Bye.